Okay, so this brings us to the final part of our tutorial where we will download PAL and we will compile it. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is we need to download PAL, but unlike the Bullet or Newton libraries, we have to actually check it out from Subversion. So if you open your web browser and if you go to sourceforge.net/projects/pal/develop, and then if you click on the develop link, you'll actually see a link here for how you can check out from SVN. So you need to have Subversion installed in your computer first of all, so do that with something like Mac ports, and then just basically copy and paste the link in and just check that out. I'm not going to hit enter because I've already done that. I've already checked that out. And just first of all make sure that you CD to your desktop or whatever directory you want to download PAL into, and then run your checkout. Okay, so we've already downloaded PAL, so I'll just open that up. So PAL, it's got a directory called branches. There's one called CMake build system, which is what we want, and that's it. That's all our source codes, but we don't have an Xcode project to build PAL. So again, we need to run CMake, and we've still got the cached information from before. So if you go to the file menu and just hit delete the cache, yes, and that will just clear everything out. So again, we need to browse for the source for PAL. So I'll actually just drag that one in. So choose. So just need to choose the CMake build system folder, and we can just copy that and paste that into the building the binaries and hit configure. Xcode again is what we want for our generator. Okay, so we're all done now. So what we get is basically there's a whole bunch of checkboxes down the bottom that we need to first set up. So what we need to do is check the bullet box and also the one for Newton, because they're the libraries that we're going to use, and then we need to hit configure. Okay, and so the things that are highlighted in red are the things that have just changed. So you'll notice there are sort of two sections. We've got one for things relating to Bullet, there's a section for Newton, and there's also one for SDL. That's okay because it has actually found the correct SDL frameworks on the system. It hasn't found anything related to Newton, so we're gonna add those in. So the first one is Newton's include directory, and the Newton include directory is just the Newton SDK directory, and that's it. So we just choose that one there, and then the actual Newton library, we have to point it to the physical, the static lib that we are looking for, SDK, and if we remember the lib newton32.a is the one that we want. Okay, now there's also some the same kind of thing we have to do for Bullet. There's an include directory for Bullet. Let's add that one in. So the include directory for Bullet, I've already set these paths up actually. I'm just going to paste these in. So it's on my desktop, bullet275/src, and I'll just set up the other ones. Just pause the video for a second. Okay, so we're all set up. Just with these links, you'll notice that I've not filled in the debug versions of the libraries. That's because we haven't built them. But if you built them, you would just paste those in there. And if you want the actual the links for these libraries, you just have to sort of hunt through the Bullet Xcode project. Actually, what you can do is you can open up the Xcode project, and you can just for the libraries, you can actually just right click and go reveal in the Finder for the libraries that we need. So that's just a way that you can figure that out for yourself. Okay, so that's pretty much all set up, so we can hit the configure button now. No issues, so we just hit generate, and PAL should now have an Xcode project file in, yep, and there we have it. So pal.xcode project. So we'll just open this one up, open up our sources directory. Okay, so I'll just set this over to release mode and Intel 32-bit architecture, and we'll do an all build release. So we'll just hit Command B for that one, and we'll just let that one build. Okay, now everything's built, so you'll notice that we've got 4 libraries that are built now. The libpal, libpal-bullet, libpal-newton, and the libtest library. So that's everything you need to build PAL. Thanks for watching my demo.